Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy Games. We're back in Genshin Impact. And today, the big battle is about to happen. Well, at least I think we're gonna have a big battle today. Today is the day we actually infiltrate the Academia to try and free Nahida. Ynarb? How do you pronounce that? Nilou? Jnargarbha. Akasha Pulses, the Kalpa Flame Rises, Chapter 3, Act 5, or Archon Quest Chapter 3, Act 5. Wait till the next day. The Academia's Jnargarbha Day has finally come. I wonder what that is. I wonder what that means. Is it like the reckoning, the day of reckoning has come for the Academia? Or is it actually like a festival that they're about to hold and we're taking advantage of that to like hide our presence? All your plans and preparations are on for one purpose, and one purpose only, to save a god. That's interesting. In the previous video, I said like Mihoyo or Hoyoverse pretty much already spoiled the story for us by releasing the fact that we can play it or Scaramouche, the Raiden Shogun puppet, I guess, the Fatui Harbinger. He's gonna be a playable character in the future, and it's been announced, so we know for a fact that we're not going to kill him, or unless he gets like reborn or something, which I highly doubt. So to save a god, I guess can be we're saving Scaramouche from being a god, or we're actually saving Nahida. I guess it's more directed at saving Nahida, but it's almost as if they purposely put in to save a god there to be a bit more ambiguous, so that you can kind of inference that, yeah, we're going to also try and save Scaramouche too, because we've been pretty much primed to believe that Scaramouche's past is just like hasn't really been to his favor, and that's why he's doing the things that he's doing, and that if we can somehow give him like the love or whatever that he needs, that he's like so sorely lacking in his life, that maybe he'll just actually be a good person, since Raiden A created him not to be evil in the first place. She wanted him to be like her replacement to rule over Inazuma. It's just that it turned out, I don't know, I guess she didn't create him properly or something, and that's why she discarded him. But I feel like because of Hoyoverse already telling us that Scaramouche is going to be a playable character, meaning that he's not going to be a villain, or at least it is safe to assume that he'll somehow be like maybe like an anti-hero at the worst, and maybe even like a full-on ally at best. That there's going to be some way Scaramouche is going to be redeemed, or he's going to like learn the error of his ways or something, and then work towards like some sort of recompense, or some sort of like repentment for the things that he's done. I don't know. So yeah, to save a god can, I think, mean a multiple things there. Anyways, yeah, we gotta wait till the next day. See what we have. Bloop. Wait. Technically, I can just do this, right? Was it till 8? I don't remember. It is the next day. Let's see what happens.
Today is the Academia's Nilou Day. We can finally put our plan into action.
Nilou Day?
He'll be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
Okay, I have no idea that was pronounced Nilou or Nilou. I don't know. All right, we gotta go to the Academia and find Alhaithem. We have a teleport waypoint right there.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Oh, yeah.
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up.
That's what I was talking about at the end of my video last time. Don't worry, Paimon. We'll hug you until we fall asleep.
What about you, Alhaithem?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
Yeah, attack him, Paimon.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying!
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
Mm-hmm. I want to confirm everything again. Yes, just in case.
Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it. Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Oh,
Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
oh my god, yeah. I've been actually wondering that too. I guess Lesser Lord Kusanali doesn't really have all of her powers back, so maybe it's not that hard to find some way to imprison her, since she is like weakened at her current state.
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary of Surasthana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating. 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
What? No way. But I thought we've already established that through like going to the King Deshret tomb that Rukkhadevata and Kusanali are the same being. It's just that Kusanali has forgotten all her memories from when she was Rukkhadevata. But I guess since there was like a transformation, like a physical transformation too, maybe we can say like she's been quote unquote reborn. Because that's how the R&R work. They like put themselves and their memories into a seed or something when they're really scared, and then they regrow and become R&R again, like a new R&R altogether or something like that.
So, how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
We're just talking about treason out in the open, right in front of the Akademiya's like front doors.
Don't forget, today is Jnargarbha Day, arguably the most important day to the Academia.
Okay, so it is like a special festival kind of day.
The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the Academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration. When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon.
When you put things that way, the plan feels a bit unrefined.
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all. If precedence holds, the Academia should have already started preparing for Jnargarbha Day.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
Let's go.
Let's go!
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or...?
Yeah, at this point, they'll probably just think Alhaithem being the scribe is here for like official business, right?
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
I thought there was gonna be stealthy music.
Paimon can't think of a good comeback. Alright, it's all on Alhaithem if things go south.
It was always gonna be on Alhaithem. Think so. Enter the Academia together with Alhaithem. Hey, don't mind us. We're just here with Alhaithem. The sexy beast here is gonna show us his knowledge, if you know what I mean. His scribing abilities. He's gonna scribe his knowledge into us.
Scribe?
Oh.
Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaithem?
Oh yeah. Hey man, calm down.
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for.
Uh-oh.
And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the Academia.
This isn't looking good. We were noticed.
Outside guests. How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
How I don't understand why people like take their position as like a top student as like a point of pride. It's like Yeah, but you're still a student, meaning you still haven't have the credential to actually be a full on whatever you're studying. So, what's the point? Oh, I am a teenager. Oh, I'm so cool. I guess some people take pride in that they're like the oldest person in the room or something. I don't know. It's just, I guess, for someone who's supposed to be like super smart and scholarly, like putting precedent and putting value into your position as like a top student seems like very like a waste of energy or a waste of time kind of thing. But I guess some people like take pride in their work and their accomplishments, maybe a little too much. And yeah, I feel like it's always weird whenever someone's like, I'm like the best student, and it's like, yeah, but you're still a student. It's like I was gonna make a really bad joke there, so I'll stop myself from doing that.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking.
Got him.
Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Yeah, just to think it through, you stupid. Top student my butt.
Is that so? Wait a moment. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer. The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the academia for so long because...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
Wait, what?
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
Why did he shush him? I kind of wanted him to finish, because I don't think he was gonna start thinking like we're here to overthrow the place, right? I was thinking like he was gonna think that the Grand Sages want to see Alhaithem and the Traveler, so Alhaithem went out to get the Traveler, so that's why they're here. That seems to be. But why did Alhaithem shush them?
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the Academia, Scribe.
I am not as smart as the writers of this story think I am to be able to understand what just happened there.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
Yo, they're gonna explain it to me like I'm 5. Excellent. This is perfect. Story is perfect for a dummy like me.
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar.
Hey, that's what I was talking
If
about.
someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances. Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Wow, so there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
Enter the House of Dana. Have we been in the House of Dana before? I think we have. I'm trying to think what we came in here for. I think it was for Cyno's quest, maybe? I don't remember. Maybe it was for the Archon quest. We've been in this room before for something, but I don't remember what. Whoa.
Is this the Academia's library?
I know we've been told to come here for like this riddle. There's like this kind of hidden quest, I guess. It doesn't appear into your quest log or anything. It's just like a bulletin board where some guy's like, oh, here's a bunch of riddles. If you solve them, I'll reward you. And one of the answers is like here. It's like under the bridge in front of us. It's like a chest that leads you to the next riddle. I remember coming into here for that.
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Teyvat.
I guess that answers my question. Story-wise, we've actually never been here before, so that's why they're taking the time here to give a little bit of exposition about what this place, the importance of this place.
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
We're with the scribe. We're fine. He's supposed to be here.
The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Jnargarbha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters.
Jnargarbha. That sounds like a really fun word to say. I have like a bunch of words that I feel like it's funny to say. Like I usually use words like shenanigans, dilly-dally, and like words like that, because I just feel like those words are really fun to say. And they kind of convey a really like they put like a humorous spin on whatever you're trying to describe pretty much. At least that's how I feel about those words.
Just act natural. Now, hurry along.
Oh, hide for now and wait for an opportunity that comes once in a lifetime. Yeah, I came down here and there was like a chest down here for that quest. I wonder why they decide to build like a random bridge. Is this like symbolic, like, oh, when you walk across this bridge, it is symbolic to you building your neurons from one neuron to another. Because then like, is there really a point to have like a bridge over nothing pretty much? Just like have another set of stairs that go down and then have a set of stairs that come back up here or something, instead of having to like engineer like this structure to make sure like, oh, this point in the middle here, would it be a weak point? Can it like stand a load of some? Whoa, the reflection on that it's like messed up. It looks so weird. I can kind of see Lumine there, but there seems to be like a double reflection. That's weird. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Can I climb on this? I can't. Interesting. The only way out is this way. Alright, we gotta hide for now, apparently. Oop. And by hiding, we mean go into a cutscene.
What's this platform for?
It takes you up to Nahida's chambers.
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Oh.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Great Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
We're just gonna sit back and read some books. Do they have
Think the
manga
Grand
here?
Sage will exit from there?
Do they have One Piece here?
And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
I feel like Paimon would probably attract a lot of attention since she's kind of like one of a kind.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Exclamation mark, question mark?
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
You tried to ruin our Sub-Zero's festivals. We don't like you. They got us. You got us.
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, scribe. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
And we came personally to kill you, so perfect.
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
Paimon strikes a pose even though she looks worried. And we just like shooting daggers at him.
It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum.
Let's talk. It's not too late for you to stop.
Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand, and have no intention of making a reckless stand.
Ooh.
The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
So, okay. So we get to go to his office anyway, without actually, like, having to sneak around.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
We could take them all. We got Venti on our team.
All right then, Traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me?
Maybe I should change my team up a little, because if we're gonna get into a boss fight, I don't think Shinobu is gonna be like an effective healer for how bad I'm gonna be doing during that fight.
Today is Jnargarbha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all.
The Fatui are not to be trusted. They have ulterior motives.
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors.
Oh yeah, we were stuck in the samsara that you guys put on the people of Sumeru by trying to extract their dreams. We know all about it.
If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Oh, we should ask him about what happened to Setaria, the person who like helps the Grand Sage. This guy, we like possessed a bunch of people using like while we were hanging out with Nahida, who's possessed Catherine during, I think it was like Act 4, or maybe Act 3 of this Archon quest. We like possess a bunch of people to try and convince her that people are going to that she should like believe in King Deshret or whatever, and that she should go back home and stuff, and that what the Grand Sage and the Akademiya is doing are kind of immoral. We convinced her to help us, but then she kind of just disappeared, and the doctor is like, "Oh, we captured her," and blah 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 blah. We're like, what happened to her? We want to know that she's okay too, right?
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me?
The Gnosis, maybe benefits of some kind? They want to be friends with benefits with you, specifically Azar, because they think your beard is delicious. A Gnosis?
Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work. Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god.
Oh, he's gone mad. He's a mad scholar.
If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Irminsul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it.
Well, that's a very cliche thing to say, because if the cost is your humanity, then what's the point of doing it? If like your whole goal is to like further humanity, but if you lose your humanity during it, then then you've kind of caused a, what would you call it, where you like lose sight of your goal or something? I don't know. Is there like a word to describe the situation where you like, oh, you're doing it because of a reason, but then I guess the ends doesn't justify the means kind of thing? Maybe you flew too close to the sun. No, that's just like your hubris, which is would hubris be the word for this? You're like trying so hard to do one thing, and you don't even realize like you're like losing the thing that you're trying to achieve while you're trying to do it or something. Would that be hubris? I don't know. You say it's a pinnacle of human wisdom, but in the end, you're still relying on a god.
You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion.
What about Lesser Lord Kusanali? It's not like Sumeru didn't already have a god of its own.
Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali. What can she even do?
She kind of started this whole rebellion.
Care for the people? Fend off sandstorms? Fabricate silly fairy tales? These are but child's play for the Akademiya. Does that make us equal to the gods?
No.
We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom.
If they can't really explain what true wisdom is, I don't think I think they might be BSing you to make themselves sound cooler.
The
Your
ascension of the
forefathers.
Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
What a pathetic justification. Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
Yeah, we know a god that's drunk, and we know a god that doesn't want to do anything and wants to live a retired life, and we know a god who just wants to eat dango all day, eat snacks all day. I don't know what I can say or do. The arrogance of the scholars. I guess this is in brackets, so this is what we're thinking. The arrogance of the scholars.
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Alhaithem? Are you talking about us?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested.
Oh, I wonder what's in there. It's like a USB stick with like malware in it.
It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about her ready for your perusal.
No, has he betrayed us? I don't think he's betrayed us. I think this is all a ploy to get them to insert that canned knowledge to like infect people with our determination or something. Determination.
Alhaithem? So you're still on the academia side!
Oh no, you got us.
We finally started to trust you!
We've been set up. Haha, Alhaithem, you. I thought you were too handsome. Wing. My brain is being infiltrated by thoughts.
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. As it is Jnargarbha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
You'll live forever in the Akasha.
We'll be monitored, just like Cyno.
Well, we have an Akasha. What the hell? I thought we stopped using it. Was that always there? I didn't notice.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself.
98% is actually not very good of a prediction. If like, that's like 2 out of every 100 predictions is wrong. So if you're making like billions and billions of predictions, then like a lot of it are wrong.
To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons.
When you say dishonest persons, ... does that include your General Mahamatra?
Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion?
No, I heard about great power comes with great responsibilities. So does great power equally begets great suspicion? If we go through the what is it, like associative axiom or something, where if A implies B and B implies C, then A implies C.
In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
Oh, there's 2 canned knowledges sitting on his thing. Oh no, there's more in the back. He's got a bunch of them just lying around. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I can see at the moment.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no?
What do you mean?
Your ploy was to sacrifice the Traveler here, was it not?
Uh-oh.
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well, I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Ribat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range.
Yeah, he needed to convince us that he was on our side, right?
Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Oh, we encountered a lot of him.
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Cyno just now.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Cyno, who had defected from the Academia.
Oh no, they found out.
With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
I'd say probably closer to 43.8785445%. I can show you my math if you you're curious.
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Yeah, jeez. Look at the facts, silly.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan.
Wait, what?
If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Akademiya on Jnargarbha Day using Alhaithem's status as the scribe, for there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaithem will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward.
Oh no, he saw through right
As for
through
Cyno,
us.
according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
Oh yeah.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
Oh, interesting that he has a Akasha terminal on him. I guess he's using that to get information. But I thought, like, all the higher up people don't wear Akasha, so they don't like that thing, like, spying on them pretty much all the time.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
Yeah, you're the biggest treason here.
So flight has turned to fight at long last. Guards!
Wing! Are we gonna have to fight them? Ooh, that's a cool looking pose with the thing in the background. What is that supposed to be? Like a gigantic knowledge capsule? Or is it just like decorations? The Academia is like, oh, we like pretty things too. Even though this served no function at all, we're wanted here, okay? Oh, we got a crazy cutscene. Uh-oh, he has forbidden knowledge in him. And we know he's super strong.
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule?
We didn't steal it. We
You traitor!
we confiscated it.
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaithem? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He doesn't need a god's power to kill people. Actually, no, he has a vision, so technically, gods have already lent their powers to him.
He has gone completely insane.
Insane in the membrane. Oh, they just smack him over the head. At least they didn't, like, lop off his head.
Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room.
Oh no, it's going
I'll
on.
deal with them later.
It's almost as if this is going according
Grand
to his
Sage,
plan.
we finished all required preparations for Jnargarbha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Wait, what's the significance of all these capsules? He has just like code to like change the color of his Akasha to make him look crazy. Wait, what are they nodding at each other? What's their plans? What do we not know? Oh my god. Ah, this is so exciting.
Don't lock us up! Let us out!
Paimon? Don't worry. This is all part of the plan. Oh, she's just putting up a show. That's enough, Paimon. I don't think the guards can hear us anymore.
Oh, yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh?
It was marvelous. Not bad, but worse than mine. No, it was awesome. Wow, we just stood there and made faces. So her acting was way better than ours.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaithem's probably done with his part too.
That was close. We can relax for the time being. It's like a lot of the lines during that confrontation with Azar was like lines they used in the preview trailers for 3.2, and it made it seem like, oh man, Alhaithem has, or somebody had, I don't think they have specifically said it was Alhaithem in the trailer, but it's like, oh no, someone has betrayed us, and we've been captured by Azar, and he's like really smug about it, and it made it seem like we had lots of trouble to deal with. But now, like, we actually played the game, and it was like all a farce on our part. It was all our plan. It's just like, oh, they pulled a fast one on us. That was close. We can relax for the time being.
We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaithhem sure knows how to cook up a plan.
Grand Sage Azar was the smartest of them all, but he stopped relying on his own logic and just only relied on the Akasha, and Akasha as a weak spot. Got him.
What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
I don't remember either. Let's review what we discussed during our strategy meeting. The strategy meeting that we, as the player, was not privy to, even though we're technically the main character. Or we're playing as the main character, which is a weird narrative choice. Or a weird way to present a narrative. Because we as a player feels disconnected with the characters that we're playing as. But things are still working to a degree, I guess.
Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Whoa, flashback.
Apart from
Flashback.
that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
We see Klee here. It's like, wait, is this solitary? How did you get here, Klee? And Klee's just like, I was blowing things up and they sent me here.
What? Why do we want to get her locked up on purpose?
Actually, Klee's like an elf character, similar to Nahida, right? So we like dress Klee up like Nahida. It's like, oh, they somehow freed the Lord Kuzan. We gotta get her back. And like Klee dressed up as Nahida's just running around like Sumeru City, and all these guards are chasing after her. And she's like blowing them up with her bombs. And then while they're busy chasing Klee, we actually go and free Nahida, and then we give Nahida like Klee's outfit so they don't know. That would be that's like fan fiction material right there. Or like a fan comic. You can, if I was good at drawing and making things like that, that's probably one thing I would do just for the lulz.
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk she poses to them. Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I wonder if there's gonna be like a twist where, oh, the Grand Sage actually figured out what we were going to do, and then it turns on us again, and then we had to like, and then we're like, oh no, we're in a weird situation again, except like Alhaithem being like the 1000 IQ chess player that he is, he's like 5 steps ahead, and it's like, oh, but he actually anticipated that, and we did this specific contingency in case that happens, and then now we're going through with that part of the plan, and then it just like becomes like a cat and mouse, intellectual cat and mouse game.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
They did look very pompous. I know you've predicted the future.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more important task once she's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Rahman's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the Sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So we're gonna, like, hopefully get put into the jail cell next to where Nahida is, and then we just bang on the walls until she wake up or something.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the Sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Rahman's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Alhaithem modified.
Oh yeah.
Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
That wasn't because of carelessness, but of their arrogance. They think that Akasha is completely under their control. Heh.
Alright, so what now?
We first need to find the place with the best signal in this room. Then we try to connect with Nahida.
Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal.
Hey, it actually is like modified a little bit. That's cool. A little detail, a little graphic detail, a UI detail. Or they put they integrate the UI into the actual like character model instead of like having another like UI thing to look at, just to like make it a bit more immersive, I guess. I kind of want to explore this place a little bit. Wow, they confined us in a really big place. I won't go there yet. Wait, is there multiple places we can try to connect from? Oh, how nice of them to give us some reading material in case we get bored. Ah, man, the Academia thinks of everything. Oh, and some like water just in case we get thirsty too. Oh man, they're so considerate. Oh, and some like vegan food here just in case we get hungry. And it's like good for the environment too, like no meat. Wait, there's another thing here? Was I here before?
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
Oh, and they brought jam too? Ah, that must be really good. I'm guessing they want me to climb up. Because usually when you're trying to look for signal, you want to get higher, right? Because it gets you closer to the cell towers. Where was the other one that I skipped because I was afraid that was gonna actually push me forward? Was it this one?
Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure!
I don't know. Hunting treasure on the side is what we do. And the more treasure we get, the more bonus it is, right? Let's go to the inner circle. Oh yeah, this is the one I had before. Noise. Ah, Paimon doesn't comment on that, Mora.
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
Let me out! Oh my god! Ah! There's no toilets in here. Man, someone just stashed a bunch of books all over the place. They need to like keep these places tidy. Oh, yeah. yeah. Oh. I'm supposed to be paying attention to the blinking, right? Oh, it's blinking faster now. It's blinking really fast.
Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
Nara like pops up like yeah, and it's like, oh, you are Golden Nara, and you're nice to Aranara, so I'm gonna help you. And then like the Aranara actually like just goes into Nahida's like jail cell, and they're like, we need you to wake up, and just smacks her and just like tackles her. It's faint, but I have a signal preparing to connect with her consciousness now.
Please work.
Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. It is darkness where there is no light. Is this a realm of consciousness? The realm of Euthymia. It's Nahida. Nahida! She can't hear us. Nahida's not moving. She really has sealed her off her consciousness. I need to think of a way to wake her up. What is this? It looks like some sort of barrier? Is Nahida using this barrier to isolate her consciousness from the outside world?
Nahida!
We have voice acting! Nahida, wake up!
Hey, Nahida!
More Lumine. Dang it! She isn't reacting. Seems like she can't sense me. ... Sing a song. Sing an Aranara song.
When did it first start?
Ooh. We get a cool cutscene.
Right. It started from the moment I was born. I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Sarasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness. Nahida!
What now? Is there really nothing I can do? But she's right there in front of me. I can't just give up like this. I had already left her behind once when the doctor first appeared. I can't do that again.
Nahida!
Kamehameha! That's her like Anemo elemental skill pose. Nahida, hear us.
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do Archons have them? Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed?
No, Nahida, don't have self-doubt now.
How do I really feel about all of this? ... It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who's talking right now?
Who are you? Whose voice is that?
Is that you?
It sounds familiar.
Is that you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? That's remnants is still inside me as the Dendral Archon. ...
You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark!
Nahida!
Wake me up! Well, I can't wake up! Save me!
Nahida?
It is I, the traveler, your friend, do you remember?
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are you here?
We're busting you out of this joint!
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
Yes, 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 more Lumine voice acting, please. It just ties things together so much better instead of like people talking and all of a sudden it's like just text. That's so awkward. Having her being able to speak just makes the whole like cinematic experience so much more immersive. And it just flows so much better.
I'm fine. It's just... when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
You have justified anger. Let that justified anger burn within your soul and have it fuel you as you fight back against your oppressors.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Dang, this is really good so far. I'm really enjoying this, especially with Lumine voice acting.
Oh, you're back! How's everything?
I hope this is just like in the previous Archon Quest 2, there was little bits and pieces of Lumine voice acting too. I hope this is just like the Hoyoverse trying to ease us into like more Lumine voice acting, and eventually to a point where it's just like she'll be voicing her own like opinions, her own ideas, instead of like Paimon doing all the talking. It's like both Paimon and Lumine, and maybe like they disagree sometimes and they actually have their own individual character and characterizations. And oh man, that'll be so much better. Oh man, I'm looking forward to that if that's what's happening. Nahida is awake. We're done here. And maybe like even for these dialogue things, once we like pick it, then we hear her say it or say whatever it is trying to represent, whatever like sentence or sentiment that this is trying to represent. So it's not just me going like Nahida's awake and then it goes directly to like Paimon's response. I would click it and then Lumine would actually have voice acting say like expressing. I think the most important part is to hear the voice express how excited, like you can hear the excitement or the, I don't know, whatever emotion that's being put in the voice. Like instead of me saying it and trying to like be it such a, like I'm not a voice actor or anything, so I don't know how to like put emotion and make it convincing. It just sounds really fake coming from me. But then from like an actually talented voice actor, they can do that kind of stuff and it'll just like make these moments so much more potent. But yeah.
That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing!
Yeah, this is amazing.
When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside.
Well, did you hear anything, Paimon?
You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Jnargarbha day stuff?
I guess they finished entering all the knowledge capsules.
Yep, so that means our next act is Nilou's performance!
Oh yeah. Well, what's Nilou gonna do? Oh man. I'm almost reaching an hour here, so hopefully a quest complete is coming soon. But oh man, this entire thing has been like very eventful. It's just story beats into story
Nilou,
beats.
Are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
Ooh. We get a change in perspective. Like we're technically not even here and we get to experience this part of the story.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust in them, so I won't say more on the subject. But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Don't worry. they've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
Alright. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
He's gonna do an illegal performance in front of the Akademiya. We get to play as Nilou? What? No way! This is awesome. I actually like that they're going in a direction where we get to just like fill the shoes of other characters. Have we done this before? Have we just completely left like the travelers as the character we're controlling and just directly controlled a different character? I don't think this has been done before, where we're just like literally going into the shoes of a different character, even though like the Archon quest is technically the traveler's story. Oh, this is cool. Sheikh Zabir.
Always remember that your safety comes first. And don't forget that you're the star of Zubair Theater.
Okay. We're gonna do an illegal performance in front of the Akademiya to distract people. How do they build her? Whoa, look how much HP she has, almost like 50,000. And she has like a lot of attack for someone whose focus is on HP. Nice. Wow. Crit damage is pretty decent too. She has, oh, maybe this is why she's so strong, because she has this sword. Artifacts is noble lease, just like generic stuff, I guess. Man, this is giving her a lot of crit rate though. Does she have hydro damage? No, she doesn't. She has 3 constellations. Dance of the Waning Moon. Dance of Hafkarsvar will be enhanced as follows. Luminous illusion damage is increased by 65%. The Tranquility's aura's duration is extended by 6 seconds. The starry skies, their flower rains. Constellation level 2. After characters affected by the Golden Chalice's bounty deal hydro damage to an opponent, that opponent's hydro resistance will be decreased by 35% for 10 seconds. After a triggered bloom reaction deals damage to opponents, their dendro resistance will be decreased by 35% for 10 seconds. You need to have unlocked the Court of Dancing Petals talent. And then this one is just a +3, I think. Yeah, it just increases that whatever by 3. The ult by 3. Cool. I don't really know how to use Nilou. So hopefully I do well. Hopefully there isn't any combat. Woo! Everybody, look how cool I am. I'm guessing if I try to... Yeah, they disabled all the other teleports, so I can't do anything. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, what if I just want to play as her forever? Just leave this at this story step. Hey everybody, I'm Nilou.
Nilou, how's it going? Nervous?
Oh yeah.
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well enough.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
Oh, I thought she was doing this by herself, but the people here are actually helping her.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends. I really, really appreciate all of your help.
Ooh, that sounds great. Huh? How can we say no to that?
All right, let's get back to business. Nilou, we'll be here to keep people from going to the Akademiya so they don't interrupt your performance.
Okay.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Akademiya's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so stay away.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well, I guess it does sound like something the Akademiya would do.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry. It'll be a piece of cake.
Oh yeah. We are the traveler now. Whoa. No. Oh. Whoop.
Hey, Nilou! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda Candy's plan is working beautifully. Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
Maybe later.
VR, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less.
Oh, are we gonna welcome Nahida back into the open world or something?
I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's ready, so you can start your performance at any time.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful. All right, time to hit the stage.
Hey, in the background you can see it's like literally disabled. The Statue of the Seven teleport waypoint thing is actually disabled, like so that I can't go out there.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
What happens if you actually just try to walk out of here? I'm assuming like you would hit a barrier of some kind, similar to how when you hit like the edge of the map, Paimon will be like, "Oh, let's explore this place later." Maybe when she hits the edge of the city, they'll either teleport her back to like a checkpoint of some kind within the city, or maybe there'll be just like a thing saying, "Oh, you feel determined to go to the Akademiya for your performance. Leaving now is not a good idea," or something, and then you just turn around. I'm not gonna try and find out. I don't want to like mess things up too. Ooh! Everyone is in awe of how beautiful she is. Oh, she got tattoos. Well, good thing we didn't have to fight anyone, because I don't think I would have been able to do that. Wow! Hey, no dancing, no having fun.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
Someone is illegally dancing.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Must enforce rules.
Do you think we should, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Vessel Larkus and Ali has escaped from the sanctuary. Says how I go to the detainer immediately. Wait, what? Execute Order 66. Oh, are we gonna have to fight? Oh man, yes. I'm actually looking forward to trying to fight them. Hopefully I don't do too bad though. As Nilou. A standing ovation? Wait, was that Sataria there? Or was that someone else? Wait, what just happened? Why are we not being arrested? Because then the warning was to tell them, or the order was to tell them to go find Kusanali, not arrest Nilou. That part was a little confusing.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Certainly sounds like it. It sounds like Nilou completed her task. Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Alhaithem replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha?
When he pretended that he had been corrupted. Oh, okay. So it was supposed to be an order to tell the guards to arrest Nilou. But the order got overwritten, and it's like, Lesser Lord Kusanali escaped. You have to go find her. So that will get the guards out of this area, so that we can have a better chance of escaping. When he pretended that he was corrupted, do you remember when he rushed towards the Grand Sage?
Oh, so that's when he did it!
Whoa. Sleight of hand.
Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Alhaithem also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted?
Yeah, we didn't even see that.
It's a time-tested trick of his.
He can maintain his composure when things get chaotic. That's why he can pull off this kinds of things.
Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil. Let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything else to do right now anyway, and it'll help us feel more confident.
Okay.
Paimon remembers that Nilou's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again.
I'm thinking like Nilou was asked to join like really late into the game. Like, how did Alhaithem how was he so confident that Nilou would be available for this? Like, what if like she was sick or something? I don't know. But yeah, I guess we'll just pretend Nilou was roped in at some point, and that's why she came to meet us in the Grand Bazaar.
With the doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the Academia. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Jnargarbha day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Jnargarbha day, if someone were to be seen performing in public, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban, and so the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the Academia without any effort. That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads. I just have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
Believe it!
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced. They will view everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
That's not jabbing at the people who just like go on the internet and believe everything they hear. What's that? This random person is saying that this, I don't know, COVID thing is blah 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 about masks. I'm just gonna believe him. Or what? Vaccines cause autism? Well, that makes sense to me.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Oh, it was Dehya's idea.
Nilou of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her.
And she will turn heads, let me tell ya.
I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
Yeah, we're pretty much asking her to break the law for us, right?
Alright. After the guards in the Academia are gone,
then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine.
Boo-doo, 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 boo-doo.
Here they come. Did you see that, Rahman? They came out from the Academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung into action.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the Academia, this is our hunting ground.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening, the plan's doomed.
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their numbers.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the 6 sages belong to the Corps of 30, but they have a completely different reputation. Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary. As someone in the same profession, I'm obligated to teach him a good lesson today.
Yeah. Dehya, why are you vibrating?
Indeed, the trap has been set. All we need to do is lead them there.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
Wait, Isak, the person with the grandfather?
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him. Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
They think they're gonna think Isak is Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You've got a point. Anyway, I think I see them coming. Let's head out.
Wait, if they're gonna dress Isak as Lesser Lord Kusanali and have him run around, that's kind of like my plan of dressing Klee up as Lesser Lord Kusanali and having her run around while we break the real Lesser Lord Kusanali out.
Good luck.
Alright. Maybe I should end things here? Oh man, this really kept going. Oh! Yes!
This outfit.
Oh man. This is hilarious. I didn't even know. I thought like having Klee there would be funnier since she does have like the ears and everything too, but I guess she has blonde hair. But yeah, they can give her a wig too, right? But I guess Klee is a Mondstadt character and she's a little bit silly. So it would make more sense for a Sumeru character to be put in this position.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
Do we get to play as Isak?
Relax. Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, Tanina.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa. I won't get cold feet.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Akademiya guard.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go. You can do this.
Oh, we kind of am using him as a kid. Am I controlling this? No, I'm just controlling the camera. Oh, I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Hide inside the house. We kind of am playing as him. And we get to make, like, spot-on decisions.
Let's have a look behind the house.
Uh-oh.
What should I do next?
Hide towards the left.
Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next?
Return to the position behind the house.
The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Find a good opportunity to dash out. Keep waiting.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
You see the little kid in the back there.
Looks like the guard finally left. I need to go.
I wonder what happens if I like, or like what happens if I would have failed, or is there like no fail state, or would they just have loaded me back in the beginning? I would have to start again.
Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there. Stop!
Wait, how do they know how Lesser Lord Kusanali looks like?
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me. This is bad. Where should I go?
Towards the Grand Bazaar.
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her.
What? No way. Did I make the right decision there?
Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
I was thinking... Oh, maybe I was wrong. I was thinking like, the mercenaries and the people of Zabir Theater are here. Maybe that's like home field advantage. But I kind of forgot that the Eremites and like Rahman's people and Izak are actually from the desert, so they don't really... This is not home field advantage for the kid right now.
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
That's not very many of them.
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
The real Lesser Lord Kusanali doesn't wear shoes.
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all? Eremites from the desert?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition, or a personal grudge. After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
Got him. Get him. I was hoping we would be able to play as Dehya here, but since she's not a character that's been announced as a playable character yet, I highly doubt that would happen.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
You've spent all your time hiding away in the Akademiya. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
Do we get a cutscene? Cutscene, please? Oh, no cutscene. I guess we just assume that she's got that handled. I think, yeah, it looks like we're moving on.
This is odd.
Oh, how so?
The Akademiya has quieted down after the conclusion of the Nilou Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual.
It's because everyone ate the same food and they all got sick.
Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards? Guards!
They're on strike. Their union wants to speak to you.
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
You're not a guard.
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Akademiya guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Yeah, you did this. You did this, Grand Sage.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
That you've been duped?
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that.
Yeah, you're the one who sent the order.
Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
Uh-oh.
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaithem and his party that freed her?
Oh, yeah.
That's impossible. The Akademiya is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaithem and the Traveler are already in our hands.
I guess at this point we're completely letting go of the notion that this is like Lumine's story, since we're like here with the Grand Sage where none of our friends are, and we're getting like their point of view on this right now. I guess this is just adding to the whole narrative. And yeah, we just need to don't even think that this is like Lumine's story. This is like a Genshin Impact story. This is a Teyvat story. This is a Sumeru City story. So we get to see a bunch of different point of views and not just Lumine's point of view or the traveler's point of view.
What manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air?
She has gained some sort of new powers.
Disappear? Wait.
Hey, maybe you should go check up on her. Maybe you should go to that chamber where you've hidden her to see if she's still there. I don't know. Maybe she's still there. Maybe she just unlocked that door and maybe go in there and check if she's there. Hopefully she won't smack you over the head.
How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
You did it, sir.
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Let me check.
Oh, it's me. Oh yeah, there it is. It's me.
Here.
It's me.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately.
Oh, in the subtitle it says detain her immediately.
The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind.
Oh, so it must be correct then. Oh, this is all good. This is all going towards our plan.
How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the traveler that Alhaithem submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring?
Oh no, we hate herrings that are red.
Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. The important thing now is to confirm Lesser Lord Kusanali's status. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali has indeed escaped?
Confirm? No, I haven't.
What do you pay you for, Uday?
It may be a bit offensive to say this, but Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is common knowledge to all of us.
Yeah, Grand Sage, don't you know? You're the one who's told us to believe everything the Akasha says. Now you're going back on your word. Ugh, that's just, was that like being a hypocrite or something like that?
If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its meaning that way?
Oh man, they're so far gone with this Akasha stuff.
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you trying to use my words against me?
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant to refute you.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
Oh boy.
Yes, Grand Sage.
So then when we go there, we can kill them both. Or freeze Kusanali and kill Grand Sage at the same time. I'm gonna read those two in time.
Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it.
Oh wait, there she is. Oh.
Ah!
There she is. No, she's gone.
Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my eyes.
Did we tell her to like duck or something? Like hide? Just hide a little bit. Oh, we're just gonna try and like mess with this guy a little longer. Nahida pops up behind him. It is I, Nahida! Wow! And then like trips him. And then ties him up. She really appeared again. What is the meaning of this? Wait, why isn't this voiced?
What a comical sight, Azar.
Uh-oh. Someone has appeared.
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him.
Really? Not only does it give you information, it actually like alters your perception of reality too? That's interesting.
You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Cyno, have you been waiting for a chance like this? The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me, but I didn't expect it to turn out like this. I was careless.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha. You're still the same as always.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with Alhaithem and the Traveler.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, even Academia staff are forbidden to come here. No one will come to save you. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A serious crime.
Uh-oh.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
No one's gonna hear you scream. No one's here to protect your butthole.
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Ah. Do we get a cool cutscene where he throws that polearm into the thing and like breaks her out? Oh, we're back to Paimon and Lumine.
We have to wait. Paimon wants to know how things are going out there.
Patience, Paimon.
Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully something bad didn't happen.
Don't think like that. We must trust our friends, Paimon.
Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of our lives?
Yeah, they free Kusanali, and the people of Sumeru are so happy they just forget about us. They're like, oh, we freed our Archangel Archon. Oh, we have our god back. Oh, we're so happy. We should all celebrate. Let's throw a celebration. We'll have Nilou dance and perform. And we'll have everyone blah, 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 blah. And they just completely forgot that the Traveler is stuck in jail.
Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you. We could still chat like this. When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana, Paimon can't help but feel sorry for her.
Oh man, I've actually been so in... what's the word? Oh, it's Dehya.
Here comes your savior.
My hero! Come give me a hug! I've been so, like, immersed in the story that I didn't even pay attention to how much time has passed, and it's already been like an hour and a half. Oof. I don't think I've seen a quest complete either, so hopefully there's a quest complete after this dialogue section or something, and I can finally end this video, and so we're not all stuck here.
Dehya! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You were scared out of your wits just a moment ago.
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
Yeah, give her a nice shoulder rub.
No, that's, I'll pass.
Aw, come on, her little hands. Maybe they can get into the deep knots in your shoulders. Oh, maybe her little hands are like super weak, so it's just like, you don't even feel anything, it's just like something tickling you.
What are you afraid of? Oh, are you ticklish?
Oh, are you ticklish?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish.
She doesn't deny being ticklish. She just says it's not the time to talk about it. How are things going on outside? How's Nahida?
Things in the city and on Cyno's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the Academia are all taken care of. The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around. As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time. So, how's Cyno doing?
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Cyno's hands, so he probably does too.
Dang. So is Nahida free now?
Cyno forced him to release Lesser Lord
Nice.
Kusanali. He has no choice but to obey. So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing weird happened, we should have already rescued our Archon.
Why did you say assuming nothing weird has happened? Now it sounds so ominous. That all sounds amazing. We managed to rescue her.
Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know?
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
Alright. See you around, Dehya. They had to, like, make an excuse for her to be, like, taken out of the story so we don't ever get the notion that we're gonna play as her, because she's not, like, a character that's been released yet. Oh, still no quest complete. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to end things here, since, it has been dragging out a lot longer than I would have liked. And I was really hoping for a quest complete, so it kind of, like, wraps everything up really nice. But hopefully we're close to a quest complete, and in the next one we'll just, like, reach it, and then, I don't know. There's still, like, the whole fight with the Balladeer, or the new god, right? So hopefully there's still, like, a lot left to cover for this Archon quest. But yeah, hopefully see you there in the next one, where I'll continue the story. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.